I am in one of my favorite places with one of my absolute favorite people. This is JJ Heller. JJ, say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Tell everybody who you are, what you do, and where we're standing right now.
Okay, I am a singer-songwriter and a mom and a part-time gardener.
Okay, so we'll get at it. Maybe while we're here, should we go ahead and just pull the kale?
Let's do it.
Okay, this is going to be monumental, so everyone get ready.
This is my workout for the day.
Wow, the giant kale. That thing is ginormous. All right, hold it up to your body.
Okay.
Let's see how tall it is. Okay, so we planted this 15 months ago, and now, okay, go all the way to your feet. It is just about it's a JJ size. How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5", so this is, I think, a good 5'2", 5'3", maybe 5'4". Yeah. Kale, yeah, that's all I have to say. You know what I mean? All right, we are going to clean the rest of these beds up, add in some soil, and start to plant. So stay tuned. You got to see what we do next.
Switch to get there earlier if it's possible.
Right, we got plants.
Oh, perfect. You have what? Oh, great. Yeah, these shoes.
Okay, this is going to be so nice. We're going to get you so ready for the year. So just pull that one. Wow. It's so pretty.
Look at the color.
Let's just have a moment for the chard.
It matches your shirt. Look.
I do use it, yeah. For installs.
That's one of my good friends.
I mean, a brand new plant. Put this back here.
I'm over just a little bit, still be able to have room.
Yep. 6 beds that are 4 by 7.
Oh, wow.
So 56 here.
Yeah,
So
two
they're
more in this
12,
bed.
Like they're both 12. Oh, okay. My parents' house, living his best life.
Oh.
Is that where you? Yeah.
He would just go into the country. So, yeah. They are boring in the best way.
They don't tear up any pillows?
That makes sense.
Plants like to stay in the dirt. They don't like to be moved. So it's even better.
We work with a bunch of different producers, so we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Plant part is easy.
Doing things about that right now. Hold on, trying to change these lights.
I'm gonna try to go more
Ready for this piece of wisdom?
because she's only gonna do one more take.
I am not a risk taker by nature, but if there's anywhere to take risks, it is in the garden.
That's right. Because look, you start this, and it might turn into that.
That's right. You never know. That's right.
That's what we call this.
This is me. Plants start to droop.
Quick on that.
We try to.
Rabbit, but the flavor will be a little bit different, but it's not.
This is how you reassure the plants.
So it's like soil contact. I'd be a watermelon farmer. Who knows? Just barely in. Yeah, that's great. And then you can go do the same thing on the other side.
The desert landscape. I didn't when I was there. Like, I was like, get me on here. I want trees. I want
Great.
Yeah. My first summer there, I was so confused that like, are you really
still
hot?
hot. Yeah.
Because where I grew up, even if it was
Friend, wow. Thanks to Jay, who did all the heavy lifting. We just put 10 bags of fresh compost in this garden.
it looks amazing.
It looks so good. Like, y'all, when you're ready to go to the next season, this is what you want to do. And tell the people everything we planted.
Oh my goodness.
You
Okay.
planted. I didn't plant anything. It was all Jay planted, JJ planted, and I just made plant labels.
So many flowers. I don't remember the name.
That's okay. We got marigolds.
But yeah, I know the marigold.
Oh, I should have given you that one. Marigolds, and then vincas.
Vincas.
Yes,
Okay.
and then salvia. This is in the mint plant family. It's going to be this pretty purple little spiky flower.
Okay.
You're going to love it. Okay, so we'll have cherry tomatoes on the front, on the outside, and then mortgage lifters on the back side, and then cucumbers are going to be on the inside. So when JJ's standing right here in 3 months' time, get ready. Can you picture it? There's going to be cucumbers hanging above her head we're going to have to climb on the bed to get to the mortgage lifters before you go sell and pay off your house. And and then you'll be making salsa with all these cherry tomatoes. So we called it. We're calling it right now. This is our future.
It's
future
going to be
self.
Cascading vines of fruit and loveliness.
It's going to be amazing. So it may take till July or August, but it will happen. We believe. And then this side, we just have more of the same, right?
That's right. Except for we planted a little bit of kale.
Yes.
And that'll get big.
Yes.
To try to kind of visually balance out the.
Yes, JJ is a woman after she has her own heart, but we have similar hearts because she noticed there was going to be this imbalance. We have this really tall plant on this side with Susie, and Susie needed a little symmetry on this side. So we're going to have kale, Kendra, I don't know. We'll have to name her too.
Oh, I love Kendra.
Kendra and Susie will be best friends. Then we added some surprises. We've got calendula, and we're going to grow that in between her bell peppers.
That's right.
And we added some nasturtiums, and our goal, we forgot that part about the trellis. Our goal is that we have nasturtiums coming over the side of the bed. And then something I'm super excited about is it starts with a W and it rhymes with pottermelon.
Yes, we have planted a watermelon on this side and on this side.
Yeah, so we're going to cross our fingers at least I'm hoping for one melon. Give a tip to the people because they're watching you and they're like, man, her garden's gorgeous. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's a mom, and she has a mortgage. And how does she do all these things? So tell people how they could have a garden even if they're busy like you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I highly recommend a little bit of irrigation because it means that, like, I literally most times just come out here once a week, like on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And it's such a great part of my routine. I come out and I check for pests. I see if there are dead things, and I tend the garden, and it's so good for my soul.
Yeah.
So I would say, one, it's easier than I thought that it would be. Also, the soil really, really matters. So it's like they grow so much easier.
Yeah.
I would also say it's brought a surprising amount of joy to my life. And it's a fun thing to do with my kids, to come out here and they'll just come and like rip off a little basil leaf and eat it. And it's amazing that I don't have to like try to trick them into eating vegetables.
So I'm thinking I heard you say, correct me if I'm wrong, because it sounds a little too good, but you said it was easy. You said it made your kids eat vegetables, yes. And you actually had nice moments with your teenage daughters.
That's right.
And you actually had a little bit of happiness, a little bit of joy in this place.
That's right. And it's beautiful. I mean, I think I've told you this before, but I think that's what made me take the plunge into like building something.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that gardens were a little bit not nice to look at.
Stick behind the shed kind of thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so just the fact that a garden could be nourishing and beautiful has been so amazing. And I don't have a ton of square footage in my yard, but it's big enough to grow all of these plants, and it's like too much for our family. It's so prolific and abundant.
I love it.
That's the goal, right? So much that you have something to give to other people.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why your neighbors climb the fence. JJ, I love being out here with you. I love your music. I got to get a sneak peek of a song from JJ, and she tells me you guys might get to hear it in a couple of months.
That's right.
And so I just have to tell you, go listen to JJ's music. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, if you need some hope, if you're feeling happy, whatever mood you're in, JJ's music is going to bring it to the next. You know, if you're at a 0, you're going to at least get to a 2. But even if you're at a 5, she'll bring you to a 6. It's just like, you know, other music you listen to, you're like, oh my, turn that off. Like, I just went to a dark place.
Yeah.
And JJ's is full of light. So you should go listen and stay tuned, because we just might be getting to listen to a brand new song here in a few months. It's awesome.
In the summer.
Yes. All right. So tell us below what you think about JJ's garden. I know you think it's awesome, but let's rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10. All right. And go check out what we did in her garden last time. So if you love this space, if you love what JJ's doing, which of course you do, I know it's a 10, go check out what we did last time we were here in JJ's garden a year ago. See how we started. Check out that video. I know you're going to love it. And then you can see where we showed up a year later. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
You're the best. And your garden is awesome. It's such an inspiration. And I'm just picturing you out here just singing a song just like this. This is going to be your next music video.
I like it. That's a great idea.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. See you next time.